day outside. Instead of sunshine, we get rain. Instead of pretty, we get plain. It's the grossest day. And I can't stay on key because I'm full of phlegm. Sorry. Although, bonus, Jordy, if I get sick enough that I get bronchitis, so there for the alto part of my all. That's like the one good thing about getting sick and losing my voice is I get to sing all the alto parts, and I love it. But just so you know what I'm working with today, that is what my back seat looks like. That is how many presents I have and packages that I have to mail to people, and it's fucking insane. It's gotten ridiculous. It's gotten out of hand. One of them is for Dave because how do I start this story and not sound like an asshole? There's not a way. A long time ago when I first started making collages, which was shortly after Bianca died, as a way to kind of distract myself, I didn't put a lot of value on them because they were just ways for me to express how I was feeling at the time, which was horribly depressed. And I had told him that I had been making them, and he was like, I'd be really interested in seeing your work. And I was like, oh, here, I've got one in my car. And I showed him. He was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. And I was like, oh, keep it. And I just didn't really realize the impact that piece had on me until I saw it at his house for the first time a couple years ago. And I was laying in his bed, and I looked over and I saw it on the wall, and I just started crying. And a lot of the memories of that time did come back, but I think what was special about it was the lyrics that I used, because I do use lyrics and poetry in most of my artwork. Sorry. And that one had a specific line in it from a Sarah Bareilles song, big surprise. But it's, and I still count on one hand the number of good men I know. And I gave that to him, and he's been kind of, showing his ass lately. And I got mad the other night and basically told him I wanted it back, but that I was happy to trade. I said, pick anything in my shop. You've already purchased multiple things. I know that you like my art. Pick anything in my shop. If you want me to do a commission piece, just tell me what you want. And he was like, no, it's your collage. Give it back. And I was like, yeah, but I gave it to you. Then I started thinking about it, and I was like, but it wasn't a gift. It wasn't like it was a birthday gift or like a holiday or anything. I literally just handed it to him in the parking lot of a Panera Bread and was like, well, here, just take this one. Like, I just didn't. Actually, it wasn't a Panera Bread. It was Jerry's Artorama. I remember that. We went shopping for pens, and I wanted to buy all of them. But yeah, so it was just something that I had just kind of handed to him, but I still felt like I should trade him. And he said, if it's that important to you that you trade, if you could just make me just a small watercolor with like blues and greens. And I was like, I can do that in like 10 minutes. So I made him a really, 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 really good one. I did it like the mosaic style and framed it. And then I did another one because I said, do you want it framed or not? And he was like, no, not framed, just a small, So I did another one. Most of it wasn't watercolor, it was India ink. With the same colors, and then on the back I just wrote, thank you for giving her back to me. I didn't know what I'd lost until recently. So I don't know why I just told you all of that, but the point is, at some point I need to go by his house and pick up my piece of art that I really, really, really want back. And Jordy and Denise, if you remember this, I did actually describe this piece to you recently because I was trying to find the painting that I based it on. And it was my first time working with vellum, which is also inconsequential, and I don't know why I'm still talking, but I love all of you. Happy New Year.